Thank you, Brian. Eyewitness News looking ahead now to the 121st running of the Boston Marathon.
Yeah, Patriot State tradition set to kick off very shortly in Hopkinton, Massachusetts. More than 30,000 runners from 99 countries expected to make the 26.2-mile trek. We have live coverage for you this morning.
That's right. Eyewitness News reporter Rosie Woods joins us now from along the race route with the story of a Rhode Island woman who will be among those racing.
Hey guys, good morning. Well, Kayla O'Neill, she is a North Kingstown mother of 3. She'll be trying to get under 3 hours here today, and she tells me she's running for herself, but she's also doing this to show her 3 young daughters that they can do anything.
The reason why I run is really to live the type of life that I want to live.
Kayla O'Neill is not your typical stay-at-home mom. The North Kingstown resident juggles between the daily duties of parenthood and the competitive regimen of marathon training.
I'm a stay-at-home mom now with 3 kids, and I've been used to working my whole life, so I like a set schedule, and I like having a real purpose when you wake up of something you have to accomplish today, no matter what.
A college runner, Kayla has always had the competitive edge. She ran her first marathon in 2002 and quickly caught the bug to keep racing.
I ended up running from January to November 3 marathons in 1 year. I did get injured, and after that I just kind of quit running altogether, and I didn't run for 8 years, not at all.
But after giving birth to 3 daughters, Kayla's need for speed returned in full force.
And when I was 36, I was really determined to just get back in and kind of give it all that I had, and that's where I am now. I'm 38, and I've done a couple marathons. I definitely have the marathon bug.
A lifestyle she hopes will keep her sane and mold her daughters to be strong, healthy women someday.
Just creates this lifestyle that I think in the years that I wasn't running, I envisioned that was more the way I wanted to live, and now I feel really satisfied that this is the quality of my life now.
No, Kayla has also given me her bib number, so we will be able to track her on the apps today to see if she does get that 2:50 time that she's been hoping for.
All right, speaking of female runners, Rosie, we understand there's some breaking news this morning about a well-known marathoner from years past.
Yeah, that's right. I'm actually really excited about this. I just saw on CNN the title, First Woman to Officially Run Boston Marathon to Do It Again 50 Years Later. Now, for any of you that don't know, this journalism student from Syracuse University back in 1967, her name was Catherine Switzer, and she is actually running again. She ran in 1967 when women weren't actually allowed to run. There was nothing in the rules that said they couldn't, but it was just a known thing that women didn't run these races, and she was the first woman to do so. She's going to wear the same bib again today, and then that bib will be retired. And she's 70 years old now. This is going to be her 39th marathon, so this is really exciting news. Live at the Mobile Newsroom, Rosie Woods, Eyewitness News.
Throughout the morning, it's Patriots Day in Massachusetts. It's also, of course, known as Marathon Monday.
Yeah, that's right. The big race is set to begin shortly up in Hopkinton, Mass. Some of the races have already begun, actually. We do have live coverage this morning.
That's right. Julianne Pixoto's here. She's usually the one we toss out to live, but you're here.
Oh, yeah.
Rosie Woods is over there. She's in Wellesley, Massachusetts along the marathon route. What's the latest?
Hey guys, well, so far we're not seeing anyone out here on the roads just yet, but that's because we're at the 13.1 mark. We did speak to Robert Johnson. He's from Bristol, Rhode Island. He's hoping to run in about 3 hours and 30 minutes today, and he tells me that since he started running, he's lost over 100 pounds.
My 44-inch waist pants weren't fitting anymore, and I thought, I'm not going up to 46.
Robert Nels Johnson is living proof that just about anyone can run a marathon.
I've finished 6 marathons.
Wow.
Last fall, I had my first did not finish. I woke up sick 2 days before the Newport Marathon last fall. Had a 101-degree temperature on race day, and I got through 21 miles.
After years of poor eating habits and minimal exercise, he completely transformed his lifestyle.
I don't worry about what I eat anymore. I enjoy running in and of itself. I would do it I will do it the rest of my life, God willing, health permitting.
Nels tells me it was about 15 years ago that he realized he needed to make a change. He started out slow, walking a few miles each day, but before he knew it, he was racing.
We just fell in love with running, and the 5Ks turned into 10Ks and half marathons, and next thing we know, we're like, let's try a marathon.
Now, 6 marathons later, he is ready for his second Boston Marathon, and he's almost certain he'll finish this whole course.
Boston's different though. They would, if Newport had been Boston, I probably would have finished anyway. They'll have to scrape me off of that course. You don't not finish a Boston unless you just are dead. Yeah.
Now, it'll still be a few more hours until Johnson and any of those regular people runners will be passing by us here at the 13.1 mark. But again, at 8:15, that is when they started lining everybody up. The mobility runners start first at 8:50, then at 9:17, another row of people go, and then the elite runners start a little bit after that. So everything is getting underway, but because we are at the halfway mark, it will take a little bit longer for us to see some of those runners.
Now, Rosie, of course, it is still early, but we're starting to see a little bit more movement out there back behind you. Can you talk a bit more about the preparations underway, and have you noticed any spectators already lining up to get a good spot on the route?
Well, we are at Wellesley College, and a lot of the Wellesley College girls make signs. We showed you that last year. You can also see some of that right here behind us. They're setting up those signs. They're setting up the barricades. All of that is only started within the last hour or so. But of course, the crowds will be getting crazy out here. I mean, this really is still the calm before the storm, considering there will be people packed into this area all the way back to here from those barricades, trying to just see everything and get a sense of everything. Lots of partying going on, lots of picnics, and we will have coverage for you of that at noon today, as well as 5 and 6 o'clock tonight. Live at the mobile newsroom, Rosie Woods, Eyewitness News.
All right, thanks, Rosie. Stay with Eyewitness News, WPRI.com throughout the day for complete marathon coverage. We'll have another live report coming up at noon over on WPRI 12.